Before returning to the commentary of Rashi to Vayikra 18:2, we will digress for a moment to footnote number 19. We had earlier rejected the option that the Ani Hashem Elokeichem comes as a form of an identification and introduction to the people on the basis that such a descriptive would be unnecessary as of Vayikra 18, post Yetziat Mitzrayim, post Matan Torah, and post the building and dedication of the Mishkan. Footnote 19 provides us with additional evidence in support, in that if it came as an introduction, there would also need to be a descriptive linking HaKadosh Baruch Hu to a previous experience. 3 examples can be provided. Example number 1 from Sefer Bereshit, when God first appears to Yaakov as he is escaping from Esav and on his way to Haran. God comes and says, Ani Hashem, I am God, the Elokei Avraham Avicha, Elokei Yitzchak, the God that Avraham your grandfather worshipped, and the God of your father Yitzchak. Similarly, when God first appears to Moshe at the burning bush, Anochi Elokei Avicha, I am the God of your father Amram, also Elokei Avraham, Elokei Yitzchak, Elokei Yaakov, the same God who was worshipped by the Avot. And the 3rd example from Bereshit, when God first appears to Avraham, he tells him, Ani Hashem, I am the God, Asher Hotzeiticha mi'Ur Kasdim, that saved you from the fires of Ur Kasdim. In each of these 3 examples there is a descriptive, whereas in Vayikra 18 all we have is Ani Hashem Elokeichem. On this basis, from the standpoint of Pshuta Shel Mikra, we will need to reject the introduction option. In the previous slides we dealt with option 2, that this is not an accountability factor. The argument put forth was that if it were, it should follow, not precede the obligation. Whether the obligation comes in the form of a commitment, a promise, a positive, a negative commandment, and so on and so forth. The Ani Hashem Elokeichem of Vayikra 18:2 cannot be linked to the series of restrictions and obligations recorded in Vayikra 17 for 2 reasons. Firstly, the preceding pasuk is Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe Leimar, which signifies a new communication between HaKadosh Baruch Hu and Moshe. Had this been code for an accountability factor to those obligations, then these 3 words, Ani Hashem Elokeichem, should have been attached at the conclusion of those obligations in Perek 17, as is the case with a number of the obligations and restrictions recorded in this very Perek, such as Pasuk 5, Ushmartem et chukotai vet mitzvotai, Ani Hashem. Pasuk 6, the Arayot restrictions, and Pasuk 21, prohibitions against participation in the worship of Molech. And therefore, Rashi is forced, as we noted earlier, to look for a 3rd option for the Ani Hashem Elokeichem of Vayikra 18, Pasuk 2. One that is neither an introduction, nor a statement of fact that God will hold people accountable for the fulfillment of his obligations, nor the 3rd option, recorded by Rashi in Shmot Perek 6, that I can be trusted to keep my promises, as in this situation, no promises are recorded in Vayikra 18. And with this, we can respond to question 2 of the series of 9 anomalies, in which we ask, why is it that the commentary to the Ani Hashem Elokeichem in Sefer Vayikra appears to ignore the options that Rashi had provided to the Ani Hashem in Sefer Shmot?